Welcome to the Beverly Hills Plastic Surgery Podcast. I'm Dr. Jay Calvert. I'm here today with Dr. Millicent Ravello. Millicent, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am happy to be here today to talk to you about body contouring.
One of my favorite subjects, one of my favorite things to do.
And people love it. They love getting their body contoured.
Contoured.
It is I started with this a long time ago. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but let's talk about me for a minute. I started a long time ago in Pittsburgh when the weight loss surgeries became popular. All of a sudden around Pittsburgh we had all these people with hanging skin.
Which is exactly what body contouring is for. Body contouring is for patients that have lost a lot of weight and now have a lot of extra skin.
Yeah, what we're talking about is post-bariatric.
Right.
Skin excisions, paniculectomies, abdominoplasties, brachioplasties,
Right.
thigh lifts, all that.
Right, because the problem usually after weight loss surgery is that you've lost weight typically in a very rapid fashion. You've lost weight because you've had surgery and all of a sudden it's just coming off very quickly. And that's one of the problems that patients who have had rapid weight loss encounter. The other is that because they have been very overweight for quite some time, they've literally stretched out their skin. So if you think about a rubber band that's stretched past its capacity and then you let it go, there's no more stretch, there's no more compression, there's no more elasticity to it.
It's gone.
It's gone. So same thing, if you've stretched out your skin, and it doesn't always have to be from weight gain or excessive weight, it could be from pregnancy or something like that as well in the stomach. You've stretched it out past its breaking point really, and then you let it go quickly, it's not going to snap back.
Yeah, I mean that is a huge issue. You have, you see it with the stretch marks. I mean,
Right,
that's
right.
People get stretch marks who haven't lost huge weight but have gained weight sometimes because their skin just gets totally the dermis and the really the ground substance of the skin just gets wrecked.
Right.
And you see that as like dermal
The
scars.
stretch marks, yeah,
the
it's
stretch marks.
thin skin that just hasn't had the time to build up enough thickness as it's been stretched.
Yeah, well, these patients that lose the weight, and this is what happened in Pittsburgh, is that the weight loss surgeries were advancing so quickly with lap band and with laparoscopic bypass surgery. There are all these people walking around Pittsburgh who lost all this weight, and we literally had to start inventing operations to take care of all the skin.
The extra skin. The skin.
Everywhere. There's skin all over the place.
Much skin. And that's a problem, and I tell my patients this all the time. You can't exercise off your skin.
No.
You can lose the weight, you can go to the gym, you can exercise, you can build your muscle tone, but you will never, ever, ever be able to get rid of that extra skin unless you cut it off.
Yeah, and so that's where these big operations, because everybody in surgery is trying to do minimally invasive operations, and we are doing maximally invasive operations.
Invasive. This is not non-invasive, this is not minimal scarring, this is huge.
So who's a candidate in the weight loss category? How much weight do you have to lose to have body contouring surgery?
Well, I think you have to sort of break it down into whether or not these are patients that are trying to go through insurance or if they're paying cosmetic. The requirements are more or less the same, but the insurance ones have a few little extra regulations you have to fulfill. A few hurdles to jump through. But generally speaking, any patient across the board, they have to be at their goal weight and they have to have been there for some time. So whatever that goal weight is for you, something that you've come up with your bariatric surgeon, with your nutritionist, whatever is a good healthy weight for you, you need to be at that weight and you really need to prove that you can stay there for a prolonged period of time, whether that's 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Because what you don't want is to have a surgery to remove skin and then either gain weight and become more inelastic, or lose weight and now you have more hanging skin, because even though the skin's been cut off, if you are to lose weight, it's still not going to snap back. It's still damaged skin.
No, and that's the big issue with the, and again, I think, insurance companies have, hoops you got to kind of jump through because, otherwise people would just be getting, free abdominoplasties on their insurance. But the truth is that those rules are there for a reason. You have to have a problem with the skin, or the skin has to be present for a period of time after